What was your first experience, Dave? Or should I say, what was our first experience actually selling luxury real estate like?
We worked with a lot of teardowns, though, didn't we?
So, we did. We sold a lot of dirt. That was luxury, but in a different way.
Yeah,
but how was that?
In the markets, I mean, Bel Air, for example, right, where we do an incredible amount of business to this very day, we would door knock around Bel Air, and because how are we going to get into a market? How are we going to compete with agents that have sold billions in real estate, that have sold all the houses in Bel Air and Holmby Hills? How are we going to compete with that with zero track records? So we were actually pretty creative because at the time, it was a lot about, tear downs, building bigger houses on lots, maximizing the lot value. So for us, it was about, listen, if I'm going to approach a developer and offer them a deal, they're going to crunch the numbers and they're going to buy it if it makes sense. They don't really care how much real estate we've sold before. If the deal makes sense, they're going to buy it. And that's what we were doing. We were door knocking in the most luxury market there was. Yep. And really, from not having much of a track record, suddenly we were selling $6+ million teardowns.
So luxury doesn't have to be luxurious?
I mean, that definitely wasn't luxurious. I guess it was just the area and the dollar amounts we were dealing with.
But those $6 million houses turned into $35, $40 million listings down the road.
And I don't think we were even thinking about it at the time. At the time, we just wanted to do a deal. Yep. And a $6 million deal to this very day is a very big deal, right? It just happened to be this was just the land value amount of the property. So yes, by default, which we know now, we ended up not just selling the $6.5 million teardown, but also selling the finished product after the fact, which was nearly $40 million. So it's kind of wild.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. So don't think luxury is just selling beautiful, luxurious properties. Look at the long term. You sell a teardown and you maintain the relationship, it will come back 10, 15 times the price of what you sold it for. I like this one. What is one trend in luxury real estate that has surprised you recently? And I'm curious on your answer.
One trend in luxury real estate that's
it doesn't even need to be like, what's one thing that has surprised you in luxury? I know mine, but I'm
Nothing
curious.
surprises me anymore, to be honest with you. It's funny because whatever transaction we're dealing with, and I don't want to hear your story afterwards, but whatever it is, I see something new every single time. It's like, I can't believe that. Like, it never fails to deliver. I guess that's why they make TV shows out of luxury real estate, because there's just so many different things that can happen. But honestly, I mean, I've seen people buy beautiful houses before, like really nice houses, and literally tear them down. And to me, that was a beautiful house on a amazing lot. Yes, they can capitalize on that, but I've seen houses that are incredible, literally torn down to the ground.
Yeah, we've never ever seen, we've never been surprised by something insane, so to speak, like that. I'll add, and it's not even a trend in luxury, but it's a life lesson, which is never judge a book by its cover. In luxury, we've shown $70, $80 million homes or $50 million pieces of land where somebody shows up in a beaten up $20,000 car. They look like they've come off the street, yet they got $5 billion in their account. Like, you just don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know who you're representing. Treat everybody equally. You have no idea how it might come back. And for us, like, some of our biggest deals today started with a small lease. Never turn your nose up at something, never turn business away, because you just never know what that could turn into.